Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are all doing well. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's start. Let's continue. I don't think we've got too much more to go. I did want to finish this yesterday, but it kept going on and on and on. And this game is, you know, it's full on action the entire time. And yeah, it tires you out after a while. A part of that too is the fact that this game, it is definitely, you know, challenging enough, and yeah, you have to be on your A game to succeed. You can't just kind of mindlessly play it. Hello, Landlord John. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I don't know how long today's stream will be. Might be a shorter one, we'll see how it goes.
Now you gotta keep them separated.
Just wanted to blow that up. No real reason. Oh, look at that. I don't really need that medkit, but I might need it later. Well, you're very kind, John. I have no idea what I'm going to stream after this is done. For next time, I mean. Does that work? It does? Look at that. What's in here? Bump bump. Bump bump. Bump bump. Morning, Harvey. Bump bump. Okay, and that just leads to where we were going anyway.
Gotcha.
That's just health. Nothing too exciting there. Thought it might have been a secret switch or something. Nope.
This is my boomstick.
That's a secret. But anyone could find that. I know, it's quite the reward, isn't it, Harvey? I mean, the whole idea was that people are supposed to do a game request, but I haven't done a game request in like over a year. I think Last Guardian was what killed game requests. Ever since then, I was like, oh no. Yep.
Swallow this.
I might bring them back someday. I just haven't been like in the mood to play something that I don't want to play, if that makes sense. I think it's quite understandable, really. But I'm more than happy, like if people want to add suggestions or whatever, that's fine. I don't mind that. But I don't want to feel like I'm obliged to play stuff that I don't want to play. Yeah, well, and it took so long to come out as well. It was announced in like 2009 or something, and it didn't come out until like the end of 2016. 7 years for what? Some game that's slow as hell, the controls are awful, and it's one of the most boring games I've ever played. It's beautiful, but it's so boring. It would be far more fun watching someone else play it than actually playing it. For sure. So I can understand why it was a game request.
It's so cute.
Wow, that went badly, like, very quickly. Okay. I've never played any of their other games. So I never played Ico and I never played Shadows of the Colossus, yeah. I think I have the remake or whatever it is for it. Is that any good? Is that a good version? You know, the one that came out on PS4?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, no problem. This isn't going well. This part here is a real ball buster, isn't it?
It's so cute.
Yeah, just kill me. I think it wasn't just the fact that it was slow, The Last Guardian, that killed it for me. It was the fact that like the controls were really bad, I thought. Like just general movement controls, it felt really delayed. And getting your bird, dog, cat thing to do what it's supposed to do was painful as well. And that's by design. The whole idea is like, oh, you know, sometimes it's going to ignore you, you know, you're supposed to build a bond with it as you go along. It was painful. At least in Shadows of the Shadow of the Colossus, you get to climb on big things. At least that's kind of cool. Thankfully, I didn't pay anything extra for The Last Guardian. It was included in like PlayStation Plus or something.
It's so cute.
Damn it. I don't want a quick save during the fight. I think that would be a bit lame. And we need to throw for content, don't we?
Where does he get these wonderful toys? Nice.
Okay.
So cute. Oh, I don't think that's covered under warranty.
Whew, there we go. Didn't use the chain gun this time. That's nice. Oh, there are more though. Don't get too excited.
Got a present for you.
These guys aren't too bad then. Loads of health packs. They really expected people to struggle with this. Got loads of ammo as well. Missing 15 secrets? Well, just gonna have to live with it, aren't I? Even though that is absolutely shocking. I don't want to look at this. That's actually not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse. So wait, hold on. I guess that was all one zone. I did the math there, I was like, huh.
So much for the express elevator to hell.
If you stop now, I'll make sure your death is relatively painless.
Okay, I'll just stop now then. Is that some sort of code? Probably not. Oh, but it is actually? This game is amazing. Oh, this game is so good. Oh, it's so good. Should probably use my double damage, but a bit late now. I probably should have used it earlier then. Plenty of bowling bombs that I don't need.
Oh yeah.
I'm afraid it's going to take more than a glorified meter maid to shut down this operation, Sherry.
I'm still completely out of the submachine guns, unfortunately. There's a bit in Duke Nukem 3D kind of like this with the train.
Dodge this.
Despite your accolades, the Miles says you have a history of insubordination. I'm starting to see why.
Ooh, nice office.
Bridges are meant for burning.
Oh no, he's really angry now. So dangerous, the way it spins around like that. The chain gun looks absolutely glorious, you know, with its muzzle flash and everything while you're firing it. It looks so good. Oh, there's another double damage thing. I keep on forgetting about the power-ups because they weren't in the game originally. They were added later on. So I keep forgetting about them. Might as well use it now. Get rid of these guys. Okay. And then let's grab that.
Who wants to play?
Look at that technology there. Oh, that's sick. It works both ways? Oh my god. Or is it fun? I'm wondering if you can outrun it. No, not really. A little bit. Love a power trip? I sure do.
Nice.
Turn back now. You haven't the faintest clue what you've stumbled into here. It's really quite simple. Heed my warning, or perish.
This looks like it might be the end.
This is usually where the villain delivers a predictable monologue. Alas, all I have to deliver to you is annihilation, extinction, dissolution. You've really put a damper on my day, Shelly. And now your short time on this world comes to an end. Take a moment to reflect and ask yourself, was it all worth it?
Yes.
Play it again, Sam. Someone wants to play. What are you trying to do here, Shelly? Bore me to death? What does this want to do?
Well, that didn't go very well.
Usually where the villain delivers a predictable monologue. Alas, all I have to deliver to you is annihilation, extinction, dissolution. You've really put a damper on my day, Shelly. And now your short time on this world comes to an end. Take a moment to reflect and ask yourself, was it all worth it? Play it again, Sam. Someone wants to play. What are you trying to do here, Shelly? Bore me to death?
Now you gotta keep them separated.
It's all happening, isn't it?
I like the way you die.
What does this want to do? It's every man's dream. A little doom on command.
Who wants to play? This
I seem to be missing a hit. I would love to, if I can, beat this fight without losing, or you know, without not without losing, but without saving. Rather, don't know why I said losing. I mean, losing is bad as well.
This is usually where the villain delivers a predictable monologue. Alas, all I have to deliver to you is annihilation, extinction, dissolution. You've really put a damper on my day, Shelley. And now your short time on this world comes to an end. Take a moment to reflect and ask yourself, was it all worth it? Bring it again, Sam.
How do you like your ribs? Oh yeah.
Ow. That hurt. I felt that one, you know. Rockets do so much damage. Ow. Laser, not as much, but still some.
Ah, someone wants to play.
Swallow this.
What are you trying to do here, Sherry? Bore me to death?
I need more bombs.
What does this one do? It's every man's dream. I'll do Dome on command.
I like the way you do it.
I like that the minigun actually pushes you back as well while you're firing it. It just feels mega powerful. I think I'll need more bombs than this.
You're
Turns out this is quite hard. I don't remember it being this hard. The final part. Yeah. Maybe they have made it harder.
Now you gotta keep them separate. Boom!
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, okay. I need to stand here for a bit. I'm tempted to quick save. I'm very tempted.
Who do you think funded this technology? I'll give you one hint. You wear their logo on your uniform.
Dodge this.
Okay. How's the ammo situation looking? Not great. Yeah, pretty bad, to be honest. There must be a chain gun ammo knocking around somewhere.
Are you on your knees yet? Where does he get these wonderful toys?
I would imagine these ammo, like these weapon spawns, they keep coming. They keep respawning. You would hope anyway. So how did I get into the middle now? Perhaps I need those jump boots that I just got rid of.
I've got a little spring in my step.
Yep. I do.
Those superiors aren't going to be impressed with the extent of your
This is also another way to get to it. If you didn't have the boots, I guess. A lot of them, huh? Oh, this is what I'm looking for. There you go, did the last boss without saving. Not because I needed to, but because I wanted to. What did you guys think of the ending then? Thank you very much. Very kind. Very, very kind. Richard Gobel. Gobeli. Bump, 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 bump. "42% of the secrets." That's not good. At least 98% kills. That's okay, I guess. Getting better. They could have been a lot meaner, I guess. Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect the credits for this game to be long. We can do bonus content of content. Crisis in Colombia is the preview campaign for it. Was given out to people who were. There's basically the early access version of the game. Survive against increasingly difficult hordes of enemies. I'll give that a go. I like that the hardest difficulty says you die a lot and then uninstall the game. At least they're honest. Oh, you got infinite ammo, that's cool.
The way you die.
Nice. But that was nothing.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Some covered under warranty.
Oh, this is the only weapon I've got? Or is it? It looks like you've got more, but it only allows me to use the chain gun, which is fine. That's what I would use anyway. I mean, why would you want anything else?
Say my name.
Good, good. You'll be mince if you stop. Okay. Well, I won't stop then.
Imagine the future, 'cause you're not in it.
There is a time limit, I've just noticed. Hello, Fredster, I agree. It is wonderful seeing you. It's becoming more serious Sammy, isn't it?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Life's a roller coaster. I didn't know you were a Ronan Keating fan. That's a turn up for the books. Number one fan. Well, don't worry, I'm just happy to see you all, Fredster. Nice. I respect that. Same. Yes, this is where you fight the first boss. It only gets tougher from here. I would like to think so. Game. That was a nice arrow on the ground there. Yeah, this game's awesome. I was saying yesterday though, like, I would say the second half of the game is noticeably not as good as the first. And I think that's down to the level. It gets bogged down in the sewer level for a while. So that's not great. I know, I'm just not cultured enough to appreciate them like it. But yeah, I think this game peaks at the start because the city levels are so good. That's my only real criticism. It's not much of a criticism, but it is just that the fact that the game starts off the best and then it gets less good as it goes on, but it's still really good. It's quite a long game as well for a game of this type.
Sorry about the mess.
Yeah, so there's an expansion pack for this coming out at some point. And then there's like a proper sequel coming out for this as well, yeah. Originally slated for this year, but I don't see it happening. Though I do hold out hope that the expansion for this should come out soon. I'm holding out hope. Realms Deep is at the end of the month. Hopefully we'll get a date then.
Worthless consumer models.
We're gonna die, maybe. It is getting harder as it goes along. .28 health. Probably gonna fail. Probably. Shards everywhere. Oh, I need this. Barrels of fun. Just like the Doom 2 level. Oh my goodness. Well done.
Say my name.
So that was good. boatload of whatever. Well, that was fun. I don't have any. Oh, what's map 5? This is just where we were. So user content is also another way that map select, I guess. Gameplay hemp. Shoot enemies in the face, good tip. So yeah, this is supposedly the campaign for the giveaway as a part of the early access version. But I think it's just, I think it's all been repurposed into the main game anyway. Into the actual game.
Damn it. Gotta find another way out.
True, but some of them take the piss with how quiet they are. I don't think I've ever told you this story before, Fred. Do you want to hear a story about indie game developers? Right. So once upon a time, long time ago, 9 years ago now, I was dragged to a gaming convention once. Wasn't my idea to go, but I went anyway. And quite a big deal, quite a lot of stuff there. And they had a... So it was split up into multiple floors, and one of the floors was actually like an indie game showcase, right? And one of the main games at that had like their own... They had like their own presentation. And I think anyone could go to it. And at the end, there was a Q&A for this presentation. And I quite boldly, in hindsight, this is actually quite out of character for me. I was quite bold. I decided to ask a question. So in 2014, the concept of early access was pretty new. I think early access had only just started in 2012. So developers were still very much getting the
Sorry about the
getting their heads wrapped around the whole concept, and everyone else was as well. And I think I asked a very good question, and I asked something a lot. I don't know how exactly I worded it, but it was something along the lines of, how do you know when a game is finished versus, you know, oh well, we can just, you know, delay it a few more weeks and make a few more tweaks and adjustments, blah blah blah. I don't know how I worded it, but that was basically the question, right? I actually think that's actually quite a good question. I think it's still relevant to this day, right? But I could tell that the game developer guy, you know, the way there are certain people who you know the way there are certain people,
I've got a present for you.
sometimes when they're speaking, some people aren't very good at masking their emotions. Some people are. Some people can hide their emotions quite well, and you don't know what they're really thinking or feeling. But this guy wasn't very good, because he answered the question with no real issue, but you could tell he was a bit fucked off by the question, you know? And afterwards, I did feel a bit guilty. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have asked that. Because at the time, Daisy, the Arma 2 mod, had been in early access, I think, ever since early access was a thing at that point. Obviously, it did finally come out eventually. But it felt like a game could be in early access potentially forever. And I just wanted to know, like, how hard is it to I don't think it wasn't that bad. It was a while, yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, I thought it was a fair question. Just like, you know, how, you know, do you have like an idea? Do you like stick to, you know, have a goal in mind that you stick to? Blah blah blah. I don't know what his answer actually was, but I could tell he was a bit fucked off about it. So that game, by the way, that they were giving a presentation for, it did actually come out in early access. I think that's why I asked the question, because a part of the presentation they were like, oh, you know, we're planning on going in the early access, blah blah blah. They went in the early access the following year, I think in January 2015. And the game never came out. So there you go. I feel like I put the blink on the whole thing. I cursed it, and yeah, there you go. Out of curiosity, I looked it up recently. You can look it up if you want. The game is called Frank and John. Frank N. John, all one word. And there were loads of people on the Steam forums, this discussions page, being like, oh, this game must be dead, it must be dead, blah blah blah. No update since like 2016 or something. And a guy from the development team finally popped his head out of the woodwork 2 years ago. 2 years ago to say, yeah, the game's dead, sorry guys. 2 years ago. It took them all the way until 2021 to actually say, yeah, this game's dead. Like, that's pathetic. It is. It's pathetic. But yeah, it's all my fault, obviously, because I asked that hard-hitting question. The guy tried to make the game free, apparently. But apparently, so if you're like in charge of like pricing of like your game or whatever on Steam, if you put it so that it's quote unquote free, like $0, what Steam actually does is that it makes it unavailable. So the game is still on the Steam page, but it just says this game is not available at this time or something like that. So you can't make your game free, because that's what he wanted to do, or they wanted to do. The person from the development team, that's what they said on the discussions page. They were like, oh, you know, at least, you know, we wanted to, for people who want to check the game out, you can at least check out the early access version for free. But yeah, they ended up ballsing that up as well. I don't know if you can make it 1p. Hello, Illuminati. I just told a big long story there. Feel free to check out the VOD for a big epic tale. I should have asked about that, yeah.
Dance, fucker, dance.
I'm glad you liked it. It's one of my few proper gamesy things. I actually probably should, Fred. I haven't been to one since. And that was what, yeah, nearly 10 years ago now. Maybe I should go to the one next year. You know what, I'm actually really annoyed. I didn't know about this until recently, but apparently John Romero actually went to it. And I'm kicking myself, I wish I went. And it makes sense, because obviously John Romero lives in Ireland now, so yeah. Wouldn't be that hard for him to go. Maybe he'll go back, you never know. But yeah, I don't know. That must have been like 5 years ago or something, maybe longer.
Hall blocked. Plan B. GDF office.
But yeah, I finished this game, by the way. I'm just killing time. Playing the preview campaign. This is less detailed. Yeah, oh yeah, it is, because there's like you're missing like an entire building here. Like interior, I mean. I actually went to the indie game floor and played some of the stuff there. I remember playing some like monkey shooter game. I don't know if that ever came out into an actual like thing. But I remember that one of the guys asked me what other thing about it. I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. It wasn't anything amazing, but you know, it was fun. There you go. You went to a gym equipment convention with my boss when I worked at a gym, duh, and got the peel stickers off Bikini Clad Models, BMS. What's BMS? Bums? Is that what it is? At a Well, you've just trumped my story, Fred. Come on. Do you still have the Bums, the rap duo, on your wish list, right? The best Ulster motherfuckers, as you once called them, which is better than what they're actually called, the Brothers Under Madness. Okay, I can't make that jump. Can't be bothered. Lost interest.
I spray, you pray.
No problem. Enjoy poking the old oven. Number 5, Mins. Do you know what I will say about that one convention I went to?
Boomstick.
The BO was a bit of a problem. I would imagine that would be the case in a gym convention as well. But I don't know. Did he shit himself or something? Oh, with the BO? Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't great. So there was like an indie game floor, there was like just a general games floor where people could play anything from like the Atari 2600 all the way up to like the PS4 and Xbox One, because they had just come out at the time. And then there was a board game floor, which I don't really care about. And then I remember at one point during it there was a quiz. That was cool. Payday 3 is a 1 out of 10 game. Of course it is. It's a 2023 game, what did you expect? Create an account to play? For what? What account?
Dodge this.
A Starbreeze account? Did they give you a free copy of the Chronicles of Riddick? At least? Come on. If they did, I would be like, that's fine. Starbreeze can have my email address, it's fine. Or they'll give you like a free The Darkness remaster as well.
Talk shit, get shot.
True, Harvey. So the game thinks you've already made an account even though you're sure that you haven't. That's good. However, people having the same issue, I assume you're not the only one having that problem.
Worthless consumer models.
Just while the subject is fresh in my mind, I'm sure, you know, the whole thing of like indie games not coming out, I'm sure that happens more often than you think. It's just we often don't hear about it, right? Perfect swarm of bugs. Yeah, or maybe like, unless like a big influencer like myself plays it, but no one gives a shit about it. I mean, that's not. I'm not talking about myself. Obviously, that's a joke. But the whole like influencer aspect of it, that's definitely a thing as well. Definitely. If some big shot YouTuber or whatever plays the game, that makes a big difference. No, I don't remember that, but it sounds like something that would happen. Yeah, this is so weird. It is. This preview campaign is basically just a merging of different parts of the actual game. Yeah, no problem, Fred. It's kind of scary that one person can have that much power. Like, one person can make the difference between a game being kind of successful or not. It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Mr. Roboto.
Yes. Definitely more than 5.
Dodge this.
Well, what voice line specifically? Ones that play after you kill someone? I would say there's about 10 of them.
You should let me inside the basement.
I wonder if that secret's still there. This one here. Oh yeah, kind of. I think it's different, but yeah. You do. Yeah, same. I think there's more platforming you have to do there in the final game. Oh. Sounds good, Fred. I only have one penetrator, that's unusual. Don't quote that. Missing 17 secrets, what a fraud. Oh, there's one up here probably. Damn it. There's got to be a way to get up there. How though? Can we push this up the stairs? 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. What about this? Oh, this will do the job. Surely. Surely this is the chosen one. Oh, yes. Here we go. No comment. 100 out of 10.
So much for the express elevator to hell.
Locked.
Oh yeah.
Not locked. Well, that's locked. Everything's locked here. This is quite far into the game. This bit.
Nice. Just my size. Oh, you throw quite a party.
Could go get health down there, but
Subway maintenance area right around the corner.
can't be bothered.
Are you on your knees yet?
Now I've got to. I like how he's kind of casually walking while he's on fire.
So, how about some action?
Oh, sorry about that. I forgot that I had my phone resting on my lap, and that was that. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? Literally throwing. No, I didn't throw anything, thankfully. Phone is fine, just in case anyone was wondering. Okay. That's a secret. Why?
Nothing there.
I don't remember this room in the actual game. Maybe this is cut. Cut content. Oh yeah, I recognize this part. This is earlier in the game.
I never miss. Never trust a machine.
Yeah, it's weird you're actually playing this level backwards compared to the actual game. The secrets are more generous in this as well. And I guess the game is easier overall, which makes sense. There's not as much enemy variety as well. Locked. Toilet time.
Boom! Say my name.
What's down here? I mean, this is probably the way to go. Yeah, I guess it is. Let me go back to make sure I'm not missing nothing up here. I don't know why I care so much. This is not even a proper playthrough. Yeah, see, this seems to be the way to go as well. So many options. It's an immersive sim.
What the hell is going on? I like the way you die.
I don't know what that did. Don't know.
Sure, let's dance.
Yeah, this is all different. I mean, pretty much everything that we've seen in this preview campaign is in the actual game, but it's just all out of order and it's done slightly differently.
Sub-assembly required.
Hello, Grim. I hope you're doing well. Did you recover from last night? We've finished Ion Fury. I'm just playing the preview campaign. Which is basically the version of the game that's was given to early access people. Fabulous, Grim. So here's the first boss. It's not a very clean transition that you're just all of a sudden here. Thanks for giving our game a chance. We will be seeing you again in the full version. Yeah, I knew that. I think I remember that. I couldn't remember what it said here, but I knew it was a different... I'm just doing stupid stuff with my phone. Okay. But yeah, I can't remember what it said in the actual game now when I think about it, but yeah, they changed that message for the final game, obviously. Imagine if it said that in the actual game. And they forgot to change it. That would have been silly. Still missing the secrets, that's fine.
DC might be done for, but I'm not. I'm gonna kick your shiny metal ass. Nice. Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
This is actually harder because you don't have the bow here. The OP bow.
Swallow this.
Maybe the bombs would be good. Yeah, the bombs do look damage. I think this is the main menu
Where does he
music.
get these wonderful toys?
And there you go. I guess that's it. That's the preview campaign. I'm not a real player. And you thought it was over? What you just experienced was only a taste of the real deal. A vicious army of cyborgs is still out to wreak destruction. So if you really want to kick ass instead of picking up scraps, you need to play the full version. You could be enjoying thousands of delicious high-resolution graphics, even more cool tracked music from a true demo scene vet. 7 exciting zones, each spanning multiple maps, more enemies, more weapons, more carnage. The warm and fuzzy feeling of supporting the developers. Get ready to rock. But yeah, that's it. I'm quite happy if I managed to eke nearly 2 hours out of this stream, considering I finished the actual game pretty quickly. But yeah, fantastic game. Highly recommend it. But yeah, I think that's it for me, really. E. E's are good. E's are good. No, thank you for being here. Thank you all for stopping by. I don't know what I'm going to do next. getting through quite a lot of games in September, aren't they? And special thanks to you, exactly. Some games just don't do that. But yeah, I'm not gonna raid anyone. So yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.